Oh, I got new skins. I thought I didn't have any skins, but it was because when I clicked skins, it was scrolled all the way to the bottom. I scrolled all the way to the top.
Okay.
I was like, yes, I've got skins.
Yeah, from today it'll be recording all the stats as well for wins, losses.
That ratio is a good idea. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that gives you an idea of how successful you're being in engagements.
Yeah.
That's a really common one for first-person shooters. Your kill-death ratio. Mine's normally abysmal.
Yeah, I think mine is.
Yeah, normally in Warzone I'm like 0.3 or something. It's terrible. I might as well just put my gun away and try and headbutt you to death. I might be more successful. I can probably bring the stream up on my other computer. I can keep an eye on what's going on then.
So we got a couple of people watching. Hey guys. That was a bit more relaxed than last time. Or last night. Didn't get much sleep. I think I got 4 hours sleep last night.
I had to have a shower before I went to bed. I was just...
Mate, totally, I was just dripping as well.
Yeah.
Right, I'll set up a lobby. So this is, for the guys on there at the moment, this is a Dominator. Got the skins, so I've got the skins at the sides. So I'm on level 3 at the moment. I've got different skins from the levels. Across the top you got different turrets, so when you get more experience points you get more turrets.
They unlock at level 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, I think.
Yeah, first question, when will this be released for the public?
Well, the plan is to try and get it done before the end of this month.
Hey guys.
The thing that's holding the thing that's holding it up is not combat as such, because we've pretty much finished combat. We're just tweaking it now and just fixing bugs as we find them, which is why beta testers are still testing every evening and flying combat, as we're just fine-tuning and we're finding the obscure bugs now rather than the obvious ones. So combat's pretty much ready to go, and that's why we ran the tournament this week, because we were confident we could run a tournament with it and not have any problems, which was exactly what happened. So we're quite happy with combat. But we're also developing other areas of the sim as well, because when we do a release, it's normally lots of different things. And the new release that we've got coming has got Betaflight 4.2 in it, so it's got all the bells and whistles of Betaflight 4.2, feed forward, all that kind of stuff that people have been asking us for. That's the thing that's likely to delay us the most, because we may get some bugs in that, because beta testers haven't got to test that yet. And we've got toothpicks, which I've got to do some more work on the aerodynamics for, so that's also going to take us a little bit of time. And we've got another scenery that I've only posted one picture of so far, which is called Future Hangar. It's a replacement for the hangar scene in the sim, and it's a kind of a sci-fi high-end scene, very, very pretty scene. It'll be good for racing and freestyle.
So
Hang on, my dog is trying to get in here. I need to let her in, or she's going to scrape at the door forever. That's it. She's happy now. She's in her bed.
So you've been doing quite a lot of testing of the micros, not the micros, the toothpicks, haven't you?
Yeah. We've had a full test day where I flew for, I think, well, Liam and I flew almost non-stop for 9 hours. Working on the aerodynamics.
Yeah, every session we race, you've got the toothpicks down and you're racing the 5-inch quads. So. Yeah. When we're racing down at the field, I'm always racing the toothpicks because I'm just kind of assessing how they feel and how they feel in the sim, and just making sure that we get them, really nice and close for the release. So I mean, those are the things that we've got to work on between now and the end of the month to try and meet the end of the month deadline. And I don't know whether we'll meet the end of the month deadline, but I'd like to. Some of the things like the future hangar are, they're not difficult tasks. It's just stuff to do. And then there's Betaflight 4.2, which is code, and it's normally code that would cause us to get delays, because you just don't know what bugs you're going to hit, how serious they are, how difficult they're going to be to fix. So Betaflight 4.2 is the thing that could potentially delay us, but if all goes well with that, then hopefully we'll meet end of the month and we can release it, and then everyone can play combat, through autumn and into the winter months when flying down the field starts to calm down. So that's the plan. Hopefully it all goes to plan and we get it out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think is that Betaflight 4.2. Have you said anything about that before? That sounds like an exclusive to me.
I think I may have posted once or twice about it, but we haven't talked about it on video at all yet. So it's fairly exclusive.
Yeah, it's coming, guys. 4.2.
Yeah, it's a big news. You're streaming, Ali?
I am. Yeah, we're.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Ash talking to the viewers, not talking to me. Okay, so we'll start off in the kill house. Basically, we're going to do a death match, which is a free-for-all. Everyone has just got to shoot everyone. So you can see all the different weapons and power-ups. The question marks is a random one, so that you don't know what you're going to get until you hit it. The arrows are speed boosts, and then everything else is weapons. So it's the most kills wins, isn't it? Most kills?
Yeah.
So
most kills and hits. It kind of combines them, but most kills and hits will decide the winner.
So from the score sheet, you can see it's kills, deaths, kills. What's D?
Kills, deaths, hits.
Deaths, hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, so we've got 3 guys in, all purple. So I'm going to change some colours just to make it easier.
You don't need to for deathmatch; it'll do it for you. So if you just hit start, it will actually just change us all to different colours automatically. Yeah.
So I'm going to go for this. So I've got the lightning bolt. So with this weapon, it takes me 2 shots to kill someone. But I've got quite a quick fire. And he's down.
Down straight away.
You'll notice these quads are a little bit slower than your standard 5-inch quads. The speed of a Beta 75 with the size of an X-Class. Oh, just got hit by a rocket. Let's go for a rocket this time. These are homing missiles. Quite hard to use the homing missiles in a tight environment like this. They really shine in an open environment where you can get high and shoot down.
Yeah, they're a long range weapon mainly. The short range, it's quite hard to lead the shot so that you get a hit with them, because they can't turn. Although they are a homing missile, they have a fairly narrow turning radius. They can't turn quickly. So when someone fires one at you, you get like a beeping noise and your targeting reticle goes red, when you see that, if you do a sharp turn or a spiral dive or something like that, then quite often you can avoid the missile. But if someone's directly behind you and they get the shot off fairly close range, then the chances of you avoiding it are fairly low. And also long range, they're really good for a really long range shot.
So this time I've got that's the beep of the homing missile. I managed to avoid it just by doing a little swerve. After me. Ash got me with the snowflake.
Ice shot.
Ice shot, one shot kill. I've got the ice shot now. So it's a slower fire, but only takes one shot to kill someone. I've just been hit by
Signal jam.
Signal jam, that's the one. So this is with 3 of us in. We had 10 of us fighting last night. 2 teams of 5. And it gets hectic in this map when you've got 10 quads flying around all shooting at each other. Everyone fighting for the weapons.
Oh, straight to the face.
Hey guys.
What up?
Hey Colby, you're live on the stream.
Oh yeah, I caught that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I saw that Ali's post.
Cool.
You driving?
Yeah, going to Baylands Supply. I had an interesting conversation regarding the real life Dominator with somebody.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you remember this guy, Griff Priest. I think he reached out to you a while ago about laser tag.
Yeah, I was trying to remember his name and I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, so I'm in talks with him right now. He's gonna help me build like a setup for the Beast class, like
oh nice
panels and the gun and everything. Yeah, should be pretty fun. Yeah, he said he was trying to get beta access.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, he just needs to message me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I told him I just got lost.
Hey Griff, good to have you on stream. I'm just doing a bit of spectating now.
Is he on the stream right now?
Yeah, you're on the stream right now.
Oh yeah, no, Griff is too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in YouTube at the moment.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so Griff just message me and yeah, we'll sort out beta access and have a chat.
Yeah, he just sent me the videos. It looks pretty sweet.
Oh, is it Griff that you were just chatting about?
Yeah.
Yes.
No
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
Hey Griff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot.
So each deathmatch is 300 seconds, so 5 minutes long. You can see that in the top left corner, and there we have the results. So Emmett Brown won with 37 points. So he got 11 kills, 6 deaths, 4 hits. Ash got 29, 8 kills, 11 deaths, 5 hits. And I got 21, 6 kills, 8 deaths, and 3 hits. So let's go to a more open map.
So I saw you added the KD ratio, or like kind of.
Yeah, the KD ratio stuff in there. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's gonna. Unfortunately, no. It was supposed to be, but we discovered there was a little bug in it, and it wasn't recording properly, and so Liam had to wipe it. So it'll start from 0 basically when you next play, but from then onwards it'll be lifetime stats. Yeah, and it'll get uploaded to our server.
Nice.
So we'll have all that information, from next game onwards, basically. Or, well, for us playing right now, it's already recording.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the KD ratios end up as. I think I'm going to probably end up at 1 because all my matches I seem to have a similar kind of number of deaths as kills.
Yeah.
Kill is where I kill someone, and death is where someone kills me.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is Griff. I joined the voice channel. I didn't realize you guys were in this Discord.
Oh, hey. Well, you're live on the stream, so
I figured.
Be careful what you say.
yeah. Well, if you want to talk about anything that's sensitive, don't talk about it now.
Oh, no, nothing sensitive. About that laser tag system, though, it's like in early alpha, it was something I was just playing with. Uses a very simple Arduino board. I wrote the code for the server side, which is kind of a web-based server that all of the units log into through Wi-Fi. And then it records, right now, since making it fire from your radio is something that's going to require like a UART connection to your flight controller. So that would be like step 2, right? Beta. But in the alpha, I have it set to fire once a second. So basically, you would just kind of get in behind them and it would register hits. Now, obviously, your game modes would have to be switched to acknowledge that there's going to be a great number of hits versus the few when you're triggering, right? But so far, my testing shows the range being you need to be about 30 feet behind them or closer. And it has a plus or minus, like if you were dead on target, you obviously is a hit. You can be off by about 4 to 5 degrees from target to still register a hit. Those can be adjusted with lenses, but that's the stock way the LEDs work. But literally, you can put a lens on to focus or widen the beam.
Okay, cool.
So it's something that's already functional, and it already registers up to 8 players, and it goes to a server that will keep score of who's been hit. It does know who hit who, but it doesn't register that on the board. It's a very simple LED screen. So, it's
What do you think you said you could put a different lens on to focus the beam? Like, what do you think the max range you could get to?
Well, I think it would depend on how much light's out as well. Like, if it's a really bright day, I'm going to suspect you're going to have less range just due to the other ambient light.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's only a theory. I haven't gone out. I mean, we haven't tested it in any real situation because I don't really have anybody to work with it on. So I've got 3 units built in the server, and I've got little batteries, little 1S batteries. They charge by the USB port. So it's kind of I was anticipating being able to continuously reuse them. 33 grams is the weight, but I guess he's saying it's for X class or Beast class, so it won't really matter. But I was kind of designing them for 3-inch for small fights.
Yeah.
See, I seem to remember.
Well, I mean, if you need, sorry, Gally, if you need pilots to help you test and that kind of stuff, then I would suggest hooking up with the guys who have been beta testing with us because they're basically combat veterans now already. You know?
So you're using switches on the radio, I'm assuming, to fire, is that correct?
Well, I'm using a foot pedal, but you can use a switch on the radio, yeah.
I think that the biggest issue to hurdle on the real world is, so right now the unit is self-contained, right? You can just Velcro it to any drone and it works. But if you wanted it to work in conjunction with the flight controller, meaning that, you know, it's going to be on the UART so that your radio can trigger a fire, then you're going to need to hook up like some sort of plug. Wouldn't be hard, like a little 2-wire plug to your UART that you could then connect your device to, and I could send from, I think we can actually use like the beeper switch or something like that to send a trigger to the unit to fire.
Yeah.
But at that point, if you don't have an extra switch for your radio, you're kind of hosed. Like if the DJI radios, they don't really have a convenient trigger switch, so it would make it difficult to do that. So it becomes radio specific at that point. That, you know, if you don't have because I know my flies or FR Sky, the X9D, has that spring-loaded one on the right side in the back. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I've used it for testing.
Yeah,
It is wonderful.
Yeah, that's what we've all used is the back shoulder momentary switch.
Right. But
Yeah.
not every radio has that. And so it
No,
becomes
no.
then like, well, what do you do that goes across the board? And so I kind of lost momentum on it when the person I was working with kind of bailed on it, and I didn't have anybody to have extra input. So I don't know how to overcome that particular part. That's why I just had it trigger once a second. It just shoots.
Okay.
I think most people have
Yeah.
a spare switch, I'd say.
Yeah.
But then you need the flight controller.
Right. Then you have
Uh,
to solder in the UART. You have to have a spare UART and then solder it in. And then you have to be able to go in and
So
set
it's
that
not
to
strapped
your
yet.
LED switch.
Yeah, so you can't just switch between people. I see.
Well, I mean, you could make it a plug, right? That you can just a little two-prong plug. You know, one goes to TX, one goes to RX, and I mean that should probably work. Also, something I would like to incorporate in it, but I don't even know where to begin, was you guys have in your Velocidrone penalties for being hit. Things happen to you. In a
Yes.
situation where your power was cut a little, I mean, not on Beast Class or anything serious, but what I was thinking of is smaller drones, where when you got hit, it literally affected your drone through the UART, that it like received an input and lowered your, throttle threshold to 75% or something to make you slow down.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you wouldn't
Yeah,
do that
absolutely.
with big stuff. That would be dangerous
Wow.
and expensive.
Have you
Oh, no.
spoken to Alex Greaves?
Me?
Yeah. Because it sounded like he was developing a very similar thing for wings.
Oh, that'd be fun. This was just something I got this Arduino board was given to me, and I was like, what am I going to do with this? And I thought, well, maybe I can do a laser tag thing. So I just started programming it from scratch.
That's
But
cool.
it does function. So like you can have 8 players all working together, sending and receiving shots and scoring on the board.
Yeah, that's neat.
Wouldn't take much to make that, because the board's a web interface, so it wouldn't take much to put it onto like a small, mini PC with a sound card that actually broadcasted who hit who and maybe make a sound effect. Something.
How would you be able to do like a capture the flag where you like fly up to a beacon and shoot it? That's like kind of picking up the flag.
I would think so. I mean, really, the device is fairly universal. I mean, I'm not the greatest coder by any means, and I will be the first one to say a real coder could go through this and probably cut it in half, and I wouldn't be offended by any means. I was just making it work. But it's pretty capable of taking one of the targets, one of the things that you would strap to a drone, and just putting it somewhere and acknowledging the hits that way. So you could have a stationary target like the flag and acknowledge like, well, when you shot it, then you were carrying it. And then if you get shot, it goes back. That logic should be something that could be put in there. Again, a real programmer could do it a lot better. But this was just can I do a project?
Our programming team has people who can program Arduino, Betaflight.
It's Arduino.
PCs. Yeah, we've got programming skills for all of that side of
So
things.
I don't
we
mind
can
giving
help
the
with that.
code. Yeah, I have no hubris about it at all. I just wanted to. So if you guys are able to take what I've got and use it as a springboard to get a more functional, more elite device, totally. I'm happy just to be a part of the process.
Yeah, we're more than happy to get involved and try and push it forward.
Who would want to have the parts list and the code? I'd be happy to send it over. You guys could build your own. They're really easy.
Yeah, that'd be me, Ashley Davis.
Okay. I just messaged you on Facebook. We've been in touch
cool.
before.
Yeah, we've been in touch. Yeah, I was waiting for you to come back to me actually, and I couldn't remember your name, and I'd gone back through my Messenger contacts trying to find you, but I get messaged by so many people. It's like, oh my god, this is an impossible task. I should have wrote this name down.
It is why I
Yeah,
totally
that-
understood. You guys are, in my opinion, in the community, like kind of famous, and I understand when you get flooded with stuff. Like, I get it. You guys get flooded by everybody. You're well known. You are Velocidrone. I mean, there's a lot of people that play that. I'm sure you get bugged all the time. So I didn't mind. I was like, whatever. He'll get to me when he gets to me.
Yeah, it's literally yesterday. I was trying to find your details, and I couldn't find them.
Well, right, because you were doing your demos, and you knew I was like, I want to play. I want to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm already been practicing my trigger switch. Like I did a lot of practice to make sure that was feasible.
Yeah, we'll get you into beta this evening. Once we finish this live stream, I'll sort all that out and get you access, and then we can start talking offline about how we move things forward.
Perfect. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ali. I got questions for Griff. We can hop into another channel.
That's so cool. It's like really relevant. It's good to hear
Shoot, man.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you, Griff, like, what's is there like a more powerful laser that we can install in a bigger drone that can have farther range potentially, or like what's the limitation there?
I don't know. To be honest, the stuff that I was buying was all basically stuff that you would build a remote control project for your television set. Basically, I was buying those kind of parts. Let me take a quick gander if I can find what the highest output IR diode is. 1 second.
Yeah, I want that, like, the sniper diode.
You want the ice shot diode?
The ice shot diode.
Yeah.
Really
I'm just thinking
narrow
if we're
beam.
if we're gonna be flying like beast class around, trying to shoot each other, probably should keep a little distance.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if you wouldn't want to use. And so I was using an IR laser. I'm wondering if we couldn't get an actual real laser, like a red or green laser. The laser. I wonder if we could get the same triggering on it. We wouldn't be able to encode who shot, but you would definitely be able to encode that you got hit. So with the IR, I'm sending the player information with it. So when you get hit, you got hit by player 3. And then it tells the server that player 3 hit player 1, for example. But with it, if we wanted to make like a red laser, it wouldn't know who hit you. It would just know you were hit. I just did a quick look for the IR diodes, and it looks like they go up a little higher, but it didn't look like they went up extreme. So I don't know. We would have to do some tests with some lenses, but like I have spare diodes that I'd be happy to send you. I mean, you're close, Colby, so like we could even meet up. I'd be happy to give you one of my completed units that you could check out. But the diodes are easily swappable too. They're just they're pinned in, so you just slide them out and slide in a new one. I did that because I was told that when you're pushing the power through them that we are to do this, that it causes them to burn out, quicker than they normally would in a remote control.
Yeah.
So we might have to replace them, every 50 matches or whatever. But if it's fun and worth it, it'll be fine. I'll do some more research though, and I can try to find out what I can about that, Colby, and get back to you on it. I'm literally happy to do it.
Yeah, I imagine the 3-inch stuff is probably going to be more realistic. The beast class would be more of just like let's make a viral, like try to make like a kind of a hype video, more of like a marketing thing for like combat,
Oh, fully. Dude, believe me, I even wanted to build one just for that because it's the only thing spectators can see.
All right, well maybe me and you will build one each, and maybe I can help you get parts, and we'll see if we can fight these things.
That'd be awesome. I mean, if I could, get over the fact that I'd be flying something like that, sure, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm a decent pilot, but that thing's huge.
We'll tame them down a lot. Like we'll put thinking we gotta make it fly for 5 minutes, so that's how long a match lasts in Velocidrone.
Okay.
So we're gonna need, probably just like 8,000 Mach, like 4,000 on there with like a low KV, low pitch prop.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, really, all in all, they're expensive, but I mean, I got a job. I can afford to buy some stuff. So if you can help me get the parts out, then I can build one.
Yeah.
One of the things we've been talking about on this is that what we discovered with combat, and it'll be exactly the same in real life. In the sim, real life will be exactly the same, which is trying to see each other at distance. So and that's why we made. Yeah, well, DJI would certainly help with that. Yeah,
it does. I've done chase footage. I've converted not too recently, like about 3 months ago. And my big thing, I love chase footage. I chase anything I can in the air, and with analog, I found I've always had to okay, this is the course, and I will chase you through the course. But with DJI, it's like, no, just try to lose me. Like literally, try and lose me. I'm on it.
Yeah. That definitely makes a big difference.
It does. I mean, you can see the smallest pixel move. Like I don't get lost anymore when I'm chasing people. It's amazing. So yeah, I would love to do this, Colby. I'm down.
What were you saying, Ash, about the
what I was saying was that the big problem is seeing each other, and certainly for a cheap build that you may want to do combat with, because in combat there's a good chance you're going to smash your drones into each other, because you're just flying around each other the whole time. One of the things that we discovered doing combat in the sim is, one of the problems is seeing each other. And that's why we made the big Dominator quad. But actually the Dominator quad is a combination of two things. It's a big quad and it's also a slow quad. So if you take Beast class as it is today, they're 140, 150 mile an hour quads. And that's not what you want for combat. You absolutely do not want a fast quad for combat. You want a 50, 60 mile an hour quad and no more. But you do want amazing maneuverability, which is, and Beast class aren't that either. They're big and heavy. So my view has always been that the perfect combat quad is something that's bigger, but much lighter as well, so that you get, and with a much lower pitch prop. So you take away the high speed, you make the quad slower, you make the quad lighter, and all of a sudden it starts to fall into the area that we know from doing the sim side of it, where combat starts to become really fun, because you can see them. They're not too fast and too, it's not too crazy in terms of speed that you can't hit each other. So I mean, that's where I kind of see the I don't know what you call it, the best kind of size or design of drone is in something that's bigger, lighter, and maneuverable. It just doesn't need to be really fast. Which is the opposite of what we normally do with quads. Normally, if you make a big quad, you want to make it super fast. But with combat, you don't. You want to slow it down.
And you're talking my language there. I'm not the fastest pilot, but I'm pretty maneuverable when it comes to flying slow and precise.
Yeah, and that's where combat really excels. In the sim, the moment we slowed it all down, it all made perfect sense. Yeah. But when we tried to do it with 5-inch quads and X-class quads, it was just insanely difficult. It was just too fast, just too quick. With 5-inch, you would think it was too small. With X-class, you could see them, but they were so hard to maneuver because of all the weight and the momentum of the quad that it ruined it from that point of view. So you kind of need big, slow, and light.
I agree.
And then combat is great. It's really fun.
I think that we should put LEDs on there as well, and I think I could probably put on. I mean, let's say we bypass the flight controller for any kind of acknowledgement, so we're only receiving just the trigger. The Arduino unit could power an LED system that would literally flash on hit. So you could know if you hit the person in front of you if their LEDs flashed.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah. And there are LEDs out there that are so bright. There's no way you'd miss that.
So yeah. So you RGB LED. You need the RGB system.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to have to be self-powered because I know the Arduino is not going to be able to power it, but I know that there are LED controls. Modules for Arduino that we could just drop in. I mean, I haven't done it, but I've seen them, and I'm sure we can just drag and drop the damn thing in there and say, okay, when you get this switch, flash.
Okay, so this would be separate from the FC like LEDs. So this would be like a standalone like LED that would hook up to the Arduino.
Yeah, it would actually come with, like, you would wire it hardwired into the Arduino, so it's still all one unit that gets connected. Now, that's assuming you want to go with the flight controller doing the trigger. And with that, I think really you're going to have to wire it to the LED switch or beeper switch, whichever one you want to use, so whenever you hit that, it's going to send a signal to the Arduino to cause it to fire.
Yeah, actually, we can do some cool stuff with Arduino with the LED lighting. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty easy to incorporate into the Arduino. We wouldn't have to worry about the Betaflight stuff at all.
Yeah. So the first step for me is to figure out if I have a frame that I think will work great. It's the Catalyst MachineWorks, the Jasmine.
Love that frame.
It looks pretty similar to the Dominator. It's got like that big metal plate that we can work on. But I'm looking for a 3D designer right now to do the game dash conversion to like CAD. Ash is gonna reach out to someone, and I reached out to the Bay Area Quad Squad network to see if anyone had the skills.
I'm okay with Tinkercad. I design all my own stuff, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about, so I can't say whether I could or couldn't. And I didn't see the post in the Quad Squad.
There's once you get in the beta, you'll understand. But the Dominator drone has all these fairings, right? Like it has all the aesthetics kind of like built onto the frame.
Oh, okay. Like the aerodynamic stuff.
It's not really aerodynamic. It's made to make it look like a military spec piece of hardware, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like this would basically be stuff that we would like 3D print and like attach to the Tasman. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm fairly good. I designed a Cinewoop that was not a normal Cinewoop. I took a frame and I designed a full TPU body for it to make it a Cinewoop with ducts, and was able to get that all lined up and printed out and fully functional. So I have some skills that I would happily donate.
I mean, if you want to give it a shot, man, there's nothing stopping you. You're more than welcome. Like,
once I'm in the beta, I'll log in and look at it.
Yeah, just look at it and like, even if I need to, I can give you my frame to like use for like.
Oh yeah, I would need the frame because the trial and error phase is quite big when you're doing the size. I need to adjust it 1 millimeter. Oh damn.
Yeah, so just you'd have to like, I don't know if you would just eyeball the design and like kind of work it that way, or.
I got a pretty decent ruler. I eyeball it and then measure and then start from there. I'm looking in the Bay Area Quad Squad post. How long ago was it?
I just posted it like 10 minutes ago. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was in a different app and I wasn't taking my push to talk button. I can see that photo. I'm looking at it. What exactly are you talking about on this photo, though? The what pieces are you looking at?
Are you looking at the photo of the Dominator drone?
I think so. It's got yellow LED bars on it, and you just posted it, right? It says 23 hours ago.
I didn't post it on. I never posted a picture of the drone.
Oh, that's what I was looking for, was a picture of it. I'll just wait till I'm in the beta and I'll look at it there.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go fly for a little bit. Yeah, once you get in the beta, I'll be humping a little bit and we can hop in there and mess around. I'll give you a tour if you need it, unless you guys are still on.
Alright, I will. my daughter's here for this week, so when I get off work, I'm kind of hanging out with her because I'm at work right now technically.
Okay.
But I'll be available. Like we'll have time to chat. I can always bow out to, but I just won't be just like at my PC all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
But just hit me up when you want to go over stuff, and I'll let you know if I think I could design what you're looking for. Because I mean, I'm not great or anything, but I've messed around with enough 3D printing model design to be able to at least confidently hack through it.
Nice one,
Where
Ollie.
do you live again?
Petaluma.
Good protection.
Petaluma?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're only like 30 minutes from me, not even. Alright.
Yeah, we're close, man.
Alright, cool. So I'll plan on, I'll probably just at some point drop off my Tasman to you, or maybe I'll try to get you lunch from
Sure.
Alice.
Yeah, just either way, and I'll get to work on it as soon as I'll start a preliminary once I see it. I'll start designing it because I can always adjust the shape later, like how big it is. But if I can start getting the basic geometry to it, then it gives me a starting point.
Right on. Alright, cool.
Cool, man. Well, I look forward to it.
Josh is looking at me, asking me not to build the track, so.
Is that Z-Stone?
Yeah, he's like, come on, let's go.
Tell him hi for me. Later.
Alright. See you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah.
So we're now playing Capture the Flag.
Yeah, well, that was.
Stole the stream.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I
That's
just thought
cool.
it might help out with the real world stuff.
I think it's been very cool for people who are watching the stream to hear about how
yeah.
combat is actually something that we've been talking about doing for real. Yeah, it's been really interesting. I think for anyone listening to kind of look at this and who may have been thinking, well, yeah, this is game stuff, but actually, it's not. We are seriously looking at trying to do this with real quads.
Oh, it's gonna happen because I've already built the thing. We could put them on quads right now and fight. It's all a matter of getting incorporated into the flight controller, and a audible scoreboard would be nice. I would like voice telling, who hit who, and it'd be nice. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, awesome.
So cool. I'm gonna bail out too, guys, but I will be back. And Ash, whenever I've messaged you, so go ahead and let me know when I've got beta access, and I will start playing.
Cool. I will.
Thanks.
I'll let you know a little bit later this evening.
Sure. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, yeah.
Okay, so normal programming returns.
So in Capture
So,
the Flag,
yeah.
we've got two teams. We've got the red team and the blue team. This is the red base. And if I go inside the base... Oh, they just stole our... There's normally a ball. You've got to steal this ball from the opposite base and then bring it back into your return spot, which is this black hole. So you've got to protect yours, so someone just stole it. You can see he's got it because he's got that orb around him. So I don't have any weapons, so I can't shoot it. So he got it. I go in here. I've got the flag. Let's get this speed boost, but Carl nicks a speed boost. We go for evasive action. Oh, I dropped it just outside the base. So if you drop it, the orb stays where it is, and then if the opponent hits it, it gets returned to their base. See the score at the top. Blue's winning at the moment. I don't have any weapons again. Oh, I got a speed boost when I needed a weapon.
Oh, that was when my mine worked there. Someone hit my mine.
Me.
How was it?
Yeah. I keep flying into them.
I flew into my own mine before. I dropped it and then flew into it. Oh, I just hit a tree.
Oh, damn it. Oh, straight through those mines.
Oh my god.
I'm having a good run this game.
Oh, I cut the throttle and just drifted towards it.
Oh, I hit one of your mines then, right outside our base.
Leave me alone! Yeah, all over me.
Alright. Nice. Good job.
Got the speed boost, I had too much speed.
Yeah, speed boosts. It's the only way to get a flag on this map, I think. When you're dealing with equal players.
Oh,
Just shows,
I had a big round.
it shows what the weak link I am.
Oh.
Got battered.
15 kills and 12 hits.
Yeah, that was a good team play. We
Yeah.
were like 100% defense, and I was like super offensive.
I was just cruising around.
I was coming out every time I saw you got the flag to just kind of clear them off the back of you.
Yeah, yeah, I noticed that.
Let's do King of the Hill because that's a game mode nobody's seen before.
Yes. Okay. Okay, how to King of the Hing. What map?
We can do it on here if you want. It's,
Battle bases. Upside down. Okay, so oh yeah, weather looks good tomorrow, doesn't it?
It's improved, I think.
Has it?
A little.
I was hoping if I got drunk tonight, then it would be nice weather tomorrow. Ash, could you explain King of the Hill? And I'm going to grab a drink.
yeah, sure. You want to give me race manager?
Yes. All yours.
Cheers. Okay, so let's just put Ali to spectate in for the moment. Okay, so King of the Hill. So King of the Hill is every player plays for themselves. It's not a team-based game, so it's you against everyone else. And what happens in King of the Hill is when you start the game, there is a flag appears. It's like a glowing red ball that makes like a sonar type ping noise. and it appears right above the start grid. And normally it will appear almost directly above somebody on the start grid. As soon as the race starts, everyone tries to fly through that pinging ball to pick it up. And once you pick it up, you start accumulating points for however long you can keep that flag. Effectively, it's a red ball, we call it a flag. So the longer you can stay alive and not get shot down, the more points you accumulate, and you accumulate a point every second. If you get shot down, you drop the flag, and then the players who've shot you down can pick it up. You can shoot anyone you like in the game, so you can shoot the person who's carrying the flag, and you'll see like a glowing ball around them to show who's carrying the flag. You can shoot people who are trying to shoot the person who's carrying the flag, because all points count, but you'll get the most points from picking up the flag and carrying it yourself. So it's like deathmatch, except it's everyone against whoever's got the flag normally, and it just switches between players as you play. So that's kind of King of the Hill in a nutshell. And if we play it, you'll get the idea very quickly. I think in terms of watching it, it's fairly easy to understand. Okay, so here we go.
There was this. Everyone.
Are you back in, Ali?
Yeah, sorry. I just had to get a drink, change some batteries on charge as well.
Oh, okay. I'll put you in then.
Cheers. Does this all go for the flag? Time on the flag?
Actually, I got part of it wrong. It's not
soccer?
In King of the Hill. Yes, I explained where the flag appears for soccer, which is above the start grid. In King of the Hill, it could appear on any of the neutral spawners or above the start grid. Got that wrong. Haven't played it in a little while. So okay. And you'll see a notification down the bottom that shows a white flag and just says spawned, and you can kind of hear it. And Emmett Brown's got it straight away. The blue player, and is making a run for it. KPV shoots me down in pursuit for the points, and it's going after the flag himself.
I'm in a dilemma now because I've got music on in the background, but I need to hear where the flag is. Those, yeah.
Well, you don't need to hear. I've got it.
Oh, I had that.
Fine.
Oh, I had that as well.
Oh shit!
Got it this time.
Come on! What's going on here? I never get this flag. Yeah, this is intense.
At least this map you can't hide on it too easily.
Oh yes! No! Oh my god! How many people were shooting me then?
Yeah, this mob is super hard. King of the Hill.
Good day. Oh, got the knife edge through the door.
Nice.
Well, die.
Oh, damn it.
Ash with his freestyle.
You can't handle this freestyle. Oh, damn it.
Oh, come on! Every time I get a flag, I get like a shot in 1 second. It's... yeah. Unlucky.
Oh, nice. I'm closest.
Back here.
Oh, not here.
Oh no, I had that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
Oh,
You got that?
Not even got the flag.
I don't know where it is. Is he hiding?
He's around the base.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I see.
There.
Okay.
Oh, you bloody stole it right out from under me.
I can just imagine there's going to be a new category of freestyle now, and it's combat avoidance.
Evasive freestyle.
Yeah.
I think people are getting motion sickness watching the stream.
Oh,
Oh,
you dropped it in here.
yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard one. Oh, god damn it, Ali!
Yeah. Oh, someone got me. Right in the back. Oh, he's inside the base, but I don't have any weapon. There we go.
I thought about landing there, but
Oh,
Oh
that
no,
you
why is
just-
that?
was a good idea.
were you just sitting up above the base there, Ali, waiting for me to come out?
No, it just happened to
Yeah,
get
that
there.
was me. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was waiting for.
Oh, damn it, out of bullets.
Oh, those,
Oh, damn it.
I thought those blue things stopped bullets.
This is so annoying.
Right, go on.
Yeah, really. What are you doing, KPV? Is it some kind of... What are you doing exactly? Is it
Having
like
a stroke.
World Cup
Sure.
maneuvers or...
Trade secret.
having a stroke on the sticks.
Yeah, pretty much. It's awful. I can't fly it. I can't actually go anywhere.
Yeah, but it... I cannot shoot you at all. It's like... looks like you're... I don't know. It's low throttle for sure, right?
No, really.
Oh, there we go.
Ash takes a win.
Yeah, so that's King of the Hill.
I'm pretty much just moving both sticks in circles, just randomly, just changing the direction.
Okay, so bit of soccer.
Yeah.
Haven't played that in a little while.
Right. So give us a recap on the rules.
So soccer, the flag's going to appear above the start grid, probably above one of the players. You grab it and then you put it in your opposing team's black hole or goal. So need to put-
Inverted capture the flag, right?
yeah, it's inverted capture the flag. Yeah, so you're not bringing it back to your color, you're taking it to the other team's color in order to score. So you're scoring in their goal basically. And then immediately you've scored, 2 seconds later the flag is going to appear over the start grid again. So the moment you score, it's a race back to the center to pick it up again, and so it repeats.
So one flag into the base.
Yeah.
Go. So the teams
go.
are decided by changing the colour. Like you can see
Yeah,
here.
so I've just changed the colours. Race Manager can now change colours of players, so that's something new in the beta. So I've just set the teams up as yellow and purple. And something you will notice is that when I start the game, the bases will actually change colour. The flags on the bases will actually change colour. And the arrows on the ground will change colour to represent the colours I've selected for the teams. So yellow and purple will be the teams in this instance. So here we go. It's not above me.
Above me. It's above KPV.
Oh, you have got
A goal.
you have got a weapon straight away. So it's now back in the middle. Oh, nice one.
Go now.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
You're-
Oh, I'm so broken. That's 100% prop damage. Oh, I missed him on the way in. Damn it.
Flag reset.
Bastard.
Damn it.
Oh. Where did you
Oh,
drop
it's
it?
right by the base.
Okay.
Right at the front.
Oh, it's now right by our base. Oh, I got shot.
Flag
You got it,
Reset.
KPV?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got it. Right.
Yeah, Ash capped it.
Yeah, do it another
Oh,
one.
don't have
back,
any weapons.
coming back again.
Doing this to annoy Emmett. Oh, which way do I need to go?
Oh, wrong way.
What?
Oh, I was doing the KPV.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get in there.
Oh,
Can't believe
Oh,
I killed you.
Flag reset.
Where are you? Where are you? There he is.
gotta do this. Oh, no, I'm in the base and everything's...
Get it.
Go, Emmett. I'm behind you.
Slam into a tree.
Nice one.
Oh, he was backing up.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, did he...
Oh no! Dropped it.
Am I going to the wrong base? Yeah.
Yeah, you were. You were where you needed to be.
Yeah, you were like outside the base.
Right outside the base.
Oh man, come on.
Cripple. No.
Oh. Got it.
Oh yes, 3-2.
Flag reset.
Oh.
Oh god damn, missed the flag. Come on. There you go. Come on.
It's on the road.
I got a really lucky speed boost then.
Shot.
Oh damn, it cleared me off
Keep
the back of
going.
him.
Yeah, that was good support.
Damn it.
Link.
Flag reset.
Oh, you got
Where did
speed.
we go?
Yes.
Damn it! Oh, we're so close.
Oh no, it's outside the base again.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh.
Oh damn.
Flag reset.
Ah!
Nice one.
Flag reset.
Oh.
Flag reset.
Oh, I'm in the base and everything.
Oh.
Oh. When does it
It's
go?
hard for 2 players.
It's
It's 4
quite
players.
stupid too.
Yeah. Question
Yeah.
from Benedict Schubert: when will it go live?
We did answer this earlier in the stream, but the plan is to try and do it before the end of the month, but it depends on how the implementation of Beat Flight 4.2 goes over the next couple of weeks. That's the only thing that's likely to hold things up, because it's quite a complex change when we change beta flight.
And you did hear that right, beta flight 4.2. Feed forwards, I believe so.
Yeah, feed forward, I-turn relax. The angle mode for whoops, where it only stabilizes on roll instead of pitch. Yeah, lots of nice functionality in beta flight 4.2. It's not over me again. Don't forget you got a weapon straight away, so... Ah, damn it.
Flag reset.
Good rocket there.
Yeah, through half of the map.
Reset.
Oh. Nice. Got one of them down.
Flag reset.
Whoa, that was some heavy fire coming in.
Yup.
Oh no, that weapon's...
Yeah. That's done.
Ah.
Flag reset.
Go Emmett. Oh.
On your back. Oh, where is
Get
it?
it.
Oh no. Ah.
Flag reset.
Get me there, get me there. Go.
Flag reset.
Oh.
Flag reset.
Oh. Crashed straight into the
Got
gate
it.
with a funny
Yeah,
thing.
mate.
Oh, I just got 2 speed boosts instead of weapons.
Which you'd love if you had the soccer ball.
Yeah.
Oh, capture.
Oh, another fucking speed boost.
Reset. Flag reset.
No. No. How did that happen?
I had a speed boost.
Oh, you're joking. I was like, yeah,
Come
got
on,
that.
guy.
Flag reset.
Out of weapons.
Where is it? Oh, there it
Emmett,
is.
go. I'm really
Wrong
broken. Nice.
No idea what happened then. Go on. I'm on your tail, I'm taking shots.
Ah, damn.
KPV with his leaf moves. He moves like a falling leaf.
Oh, I thought I had it, but Ashton's got it again.
Flag reset.
Ooh, that was deep. That was really deep. Nice.
The question, is it hit scan or projectile?
It's projectile. So you have to lead your shots. It's not hit scan.
What's hit scan?
Hit scan is you fire, and as long as your cursor is on the person, then you score a hit.
Okay. Is there friendly fire?
No. No friendly fire.
And no collisions.
And no collisions, yeah, you can fly directly through each other as well.
They
Although you
said-
could turn collisions on, and it's not like collisions are off by default. If you wanted to turn them on, you could. But everyone would have to turn them on, because otherwise, if you're the only one who turns your collisions on, then you just get battered by everyone flying straight through you whilst you bounce off.
And there are different difficulty levels, aren't there? There's normal.
Yeah, there's 3 difficulties. Yeah, easy, normal, and hard. And what they do is they change the size of the bullets you're firing. So easy are quite big, chunky bullets. So you have a better chance of hitting somebody if you fire a big lump at them rather than a small lump. So it changes the size of the bullet, and it also, when your bullets hit other objects, they create a splash damage. And on easy, you get about a 3-meter splash radius. So if any enemy player is in that splash radius, then they'll get taken out. But when you're on hard, that splash damage range comes right down, and so it's quite hard to get splash damage when you're playing in hard mode, and your targeting obviously gets a lot harder when you're playing in hard mode because you're firing smaller bullets.
So Brady says,
Cheers,
oh wow, that's interesting. I'm assuming any competition would be on hard.
I think last night when we played in exhibition, we played on normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it might develop
But,
over time. That's-
I think
Yeah.
it depends on the number of people in your match. If you're having a 2v2, maybe hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause it's quite hectic with 5v5, so you don't really want to make it any harder because you can't kill the flag captures, can you?
No. So yeah, I guess it's dependent on the game mode that you're playing.
I'm heading out.
Okay.
guys. Thanks for
Okay.
playing.
Cheers, Emmett.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
So should we call it there for the stream? We've had a good
Yeah. Why not?
few battles. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll be doing these more frequently with various people who will be running sessions just to give you an idea of what's going on. So watch out for those on Velocidrone Racing League on Facebook and Twitch, and we'll see you in the next video.